The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Shitlingthorpe, Yorkshire.
Strap in, folks, because this podcast is about to take you on a wild ride. From discussing the latest community concerns to predicting the future, Jezbot and Taco will have you on the edge of your seat, or your turnstile. It's like sitting in on a conversation between two brothers, except instead of fighting over the TV remote, they're discussing the mysteries of the universe. Get ready for Jezbot's diary and green finger brown finger segments that will leave you laughing and scratching your head.
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Taco.
Welcome to the Steez.
Yep.
I am Jezbot, and that is Taco. We're moving into 7 years of doing this podcast together, the two
Is
brothers.
it?
Yeah, we're up to, we started April the 1st, 2016, which was 6 years, 11 months, and 12 days ago. So we're almost at 7.
For who's counting?
Well,
You do the maths.
well, it's the computer did it for me.
Oh,
I've got a website, how long ago go. And that's how you put in, like, when, what, how many days since.
Ah, yeah. See, it's that seems to be in the air because one of the maths homework questions for Mason was if it's 1:13 a.m. And you're trying to get to 10:45 p.m.
Yeah.
How much time is in
off.
between? It's like I fucking stared at that thing for probably the amount of time that I should have said. That's how much time is in between. I ended up going to a calculator and just typing in the times and going, "What's the difference?" Because it's doing my bloody head in. I don't like maths.
Yeah, even, what, grade 4 maths?
Grade
6?
5.
5, yeah. That's probably when I stopped paying attention.
It's tough.
It's all on the computers. It's all AI now anyway. Don't worry.
It is.
Don't worry, Timmy Taco.
Taco. That's all right, Jezbot.
So, yeah, that's 7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Second week.
And I'm thinking, like, when we're 15,
There you
16, 17 years into this thing,
Then it's going to be good.
then we get the sugar.
Then we get the women.
First you'll get the sugar, then you'll get the women.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Well, 15
it's-
years, what?
What the bloody heckin' dickens are we going to be talking about in 17 years?
Our prostates. And I was like, could you please stop touching mine?
The
I get
line.
it. It's wretchedly swollen.
Nose
Is that what
hair
happens to
talk.
prostates?
Nose hair talk. We're talking
Oh, yeah.
balls swinging in the breeze.
What kind of nose hair clippers do you use, Jezbot?
If that's your real name.
If that's your real name, yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, this is, like we said, this is the Steez. Let's get into it, shall we? It's good and proper. I don't know if we'll cover the green finger or
Or the brown finger or
the Wheel of-
Jezbot's
Wheel of
diary.
Chickens. It's a bit dated, but the AI,
Spat it out.
I don't know. It's good to us. It's good to us, nevertheless.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, all right.
You'll find out what the Steez is all about in about 10 seconds.
10 seconds. As soon as you hear the magic sound, which is this. And we're in.
Good times.
So, yesterday,
yeah, I remember.
started me me dishwashing shopping.
Oh, is this a dishwash talk?
Yeah, and I called you.
You got the sting?
Oh, I've got the sting and
Here's a question for you. Does loading the dishwasher in your home create a series of debates? My dishwasher at home. These are my dishwashers.
Dishwasher.
All together, 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Dishwashing loaded. Okay.
there it is. So, dishwasher talk. I called you from the shop and I said, this is fucking fucked.
Yeah, you weren't too pleased with some of the prices up there,
Oh,
Timmy
just
Taco.
fucking- You go in there for a bloody dishwasher. You
Yes.
hang around for the fridges. You look at the blenders. Then you ice by the hair dryers.
Yeah.
And then you start fantasizing about toilets.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you could refurb the whole house.
You do.
Just 12 months interest free.
I don't know how people can afford to do do it in this day and age.
What, live?
I don't know, man. If you're renovating a house right now, you would be fucked on the ticket price.
A mate spent, I won't name any names, spent $65,000 on a bathroom renovation, I heard.
Yeah, too much.
A little
especially
much.
when like the minds of you and I could probably do it for around
Yeah, you're not getting a guarantee.
You're not getting a $65,000
Guarantee, no.
guarantee for.
Plus our waterproofing that we laid down, the membrane, that's going to pierce in about 3 to 6 weeks.
Well, I've redone my bathroom 3 times, but that's neither here nor there, right? Doesn't matter. I'm up for $65,000, but I spread it out over a 7-year period where I did it 3 times. Anyway,
very expensive.
So we go to all the classic shops. You got your
Hardly Normals.
You got your Good Guys, Bad Guys.
Yeah. Harvey Norman.
But I did want to point out the Good Guys, Bad Guys, because they turn if they think you're going to buy something, good guys. If you want something cheap, bad guys. I'm the bad guy.
You pay cash, you pay less, don't you?
Yeah. They always lead the bad guy. Remember that quote? I'll play it for you right now.
That's the bad guy.
And there it is. So they have things in my price range. I will give them that. So we go in there, I'm thinking about, I want a dishwasher soaking wet from $700 or less. Is that pretty fair?
$700 or less?
Yeah. Where's your baseline? Where do you start at? This is what I want to know. What's the average, average,
seven feels
simple-minded man? What does he go in there? What kind of money do you flash?
Well, I don't want to flash any money, to be honest with you. I'm thinking 700. You're happy with that. Everyone's happy with that. Everyone's a little bit disappointed. Everyone's a little bit happy. Hardly Normal wants you to spend more. You
I get a little bit of a commish.
But I'm thinking if you want something that's going to last, a brand name, not Schropp or
all right, no worries.
Westing
this is part of the pitch. Yeah, you've been there before. You've heard
let's get a brand. Let's get a Boosh or
or Miali or a Westinghouses
and spend your 900.
So your number's 9.
Spend your 900.
Okay. Conservative. That's like for my 700. I'll go up to 9.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Or I'll go down to 6. But I won't go below that because anything below that is a bucket. It's a bucket with a fucking hose in it, right? That's the short story. So let's just say I went in there. We go Evensies. I want 900. The prices on these fucking things. Well, granted, it's changed in the last 15 years. I haven't been dishwasher shopping in
a long time,
right? It was way cheaper to wash the dishes back in the day. I'll say that, kids. I'll say that to you.
Yeah.
It's a lot's changed. But we're talking $2,953.
It's a car.
It is.
That's a Ford Festiva.
Well, it isn't
1990.
a car because you're going on old school prices. You could get a car for $2,500 back in the day. Now you can't even get a retro for that.
No, you couldn't.
No, you can't even get tyres. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I think you get your brand, the one you want, and then you go on the internet and you get White Goods R Us delivered 24 hours. You go scratch and dent.
You know what I do? You know what I would do if I was a good guy? If I was really a good guy that I said I would, I'd put all the cheapest prices in first. When you first walk in, you got 20% off. You got sale. You go, okay, I'm ready to spend here because they're like got bargains. And then as you walk into the dishwasher section, it goes $1,000. Oh yeah, okay, that's not too far off 9. And then you go 2,000,
and then
you
go right at the back wall,
right at the back. The 3,000, the 4,000s, the unreachable.
Yeah, and that's where you have your slickest salesperson.
That's where you have your white whale, your closer.
The white whale's there.
Yeah.
The white rhino. The white rhino's out there. He's got his suit on. He's got deodorant. He's freshly shorn.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a closer.
He's the closer.
He's the closer. And like it never, like once you get to the white rhino, the only thing is after that is divvying out the commish.
Yeah, that's right. Do you know the white rhino?
It's just happening.
The white rhino has a separate entrance through the back door.
He does.
He doesn't ever go up to where the registers are, up to where all that cheap shit is, because someone might.
He's an elevator man, not an escalator man, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Thanks.
You know what I mean? Private entrance.
Yep.
Gold-plated
Uniform,
lettering on his good guys thing. Anyway, but what I walk in and what I get hit with is, we want $2,900 off you now for this dishwashers now, and I got to go into the depths, to the back and where the dust is collecting, where it's Gwendolyn's, like she's got the ACOT section. You know what I mean? What the hell's ACOT? It's not a very reliable brand. But
do you feel as though you're getting shame put on you? Like, what? You can't afford $3,000?
Shame, right?
Shame, slide.
Why would you spend less? You're practically spending more.
Well, like you can't put a price or clear this, blah 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 blah, bling 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 blah, right? But short story is I don't want to pay that much. Sure, I'll get use out of it, but there's no guarantor, no guarantee. Okay. But here's the thing. When you say, I want something for cheapo, they just go, when you want something for expensive, they go,
This is the deluxe edition. It's got a plastic and something interior. It also has this section.
They go through all the features.
It runs at 47 decibels, which is great for inside of, an open plan space.
All this kind of stuff. And you go, well, I've got $700. And they go, that's the one. That's the pitch.
Go and talk to Gwendolyn out the back.
That's your option, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's like, well, why the fuck do you sell it? Oh, because we have to have something in there to give you the illusion we're good guys when we're really fucking bad guys.
That's the bad guy.
Right? That's the dishwasher section. So we're like, so I said to Vanessa, subtly, fuck this.
Have you thought about
this? You know what I said at the end? Here's what we'll do. I'll get a brand new set of towels, and that'll soak up the leak, and we'll just go and we'll just have a nice set of towels on the floor. Floor towels.
Tube of silicone and bloody fix your seals.
That's not a bad idea. Install a gutter.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Have you thought about a different style of dishwasher? Like go to a restaurant that's closing down, going out of business sale.
I'd like
and get
that.
one of those
Industrial,
catering
90 second.
90
dealios.
seconds. Pull down the front, slide it in the side.
Why are all dishwashers like that? And toilets.
Quick 90 seconds.
Do you know what I mean? Like a half a second flash, but it goes, and that shit is gone.
It's like airplane styles.
It is. Why haven't we got suction? And then you know what? Moving on to like the nightclub should all have that full suction thing. And when it does that, it sucks all the air in the room down the tubo.
Yeah, right.
Therefore, we haven't got urine stink and
that's a great idea.
The shame of shit smell.
Now, did you say? Speaking of shit smells, did you say there was an expensive toilet there?
So we went to the toilet section. We're just like, let's just go have a look see around.
I know it's not dishwasher talk.
I know, but I like to be honest. I'm fucking done with the dishwashers. We're getting towels. Okay. So on our way to the towel section, we pass through the toilet section.
Gotcha.
Right, we're just going to have a little looky-loo.
Looky-loo?
Yeah, right. And no salesman in that section. It's just like, whatever. Going through, toilets sort of, okay, then it's more same with this and white that. There's nothing new happening in
toilet
in the cheap price range of toilets. Not changing anything, but you go one step further into the deluxe edition.
You've basically got your cheap P trap and a basic S trap.
Yeah,
dunny.
you got
White
S Ben P trap.
Yeah,
right.
A man's dunny.
Yeah,
every man's dunny.
Yeah, a shitter.
A dunny.
Old faithful.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But your Looky Loo, is that the name? Is that the brand of the cheapest?
That's
actually, it's a deluxe one because it looks at your poos, a Looky Poo Loo, and it assesses your dietary.
I think there was a brand there called Shit in Me. Shit in Me. So we go to the deluxe edition section, the gold, and the American Express
Strictly for
lame. Strictly for the
upper echelon.
higher up echelon of society.
Yeah.
This toilet, right, was $15,000. 15 grand.
Is it one of these Japanese style?
It was plugged in. There was a PowerPoint next to it, which
Gotcha.
I would have accidentally pissed on
Several
in
times.
the darkness of the night, or vomited.
Well, for 15 grand, you'd think there'd be some sort of suction vacuum cup on your cock.
I want it all.
So you don't miss.
No, there's no missing. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I want a hand to reach up and pull the shit out of my ass.
Well, at least wipe you.
At least. So I look in there, like, I've got to check this out. And the hole is no bigger than the hole of a shoe that you put. No bigger than that, right? And I said to Mason, does it come with garden clippers so that we can cut the turd up into 3 bits so it actually goes down? Doing this disgusting, but that's hilarious.
Well, maybe it's more like one of those 70s to 80s incinerators.
They were selling incinerators, but with
Safety
hand guards on them. You can't put your hand in it.
What a bad idea.
Man, I was thinking the same thing. That is
Treacherous.
It's got bandsaw accident written all over it.
Remember the time? Remember the time we had an incinerator and one of the boys, I don't know who it was, there was a fork in the incinerator, and then you go to the switch of the other side of the room, you turn it on.
The switch is over, so you can't accidentally turn it on. But somebody put it on when my hand went down there to grab a spoon. We almost fucking had an incident.
Oh,
It's
that
true.
was you, was it?
You or me or
Yeah, one of us.
we all felt the fucking terror like it was us. Anyway,
All right, boys will be boys.
unplugged, decommissioned.
Yes.
They got decommissioned. Anyway,
Where does all the incinerate go? Where does all the goods go?
I don't know, man.
Does it just chop it up
Sewer?
and puts it into the sewer?
It must.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
Oh yeah, if you're like, not too much.
Down to
not
where
too
it be,
far
so-
off a half-chewed digested food.
That's true.
Kinda.
Fuck,
Anyway,
we've gone off the rails.
we have
here.
gone off the rails. Went $15,000. We're like, we are out of here. Let's just go. We'll go via the fridges. We'll have a look at what we're missing out on. They don't really do fridges with the freezer on top anymore. That's so fucking old school.
It's offensive.
It just doesn't happen.
Nah, it makes sense though.
Absolutely. You're rarely in there. That's
It's all that
cold
real estate.
Oh, there's ISO. But these days you've got the ice on the front. You've got the
Yeah, there's plenty of ice going
there's
around.
plenty of ice going around. There is. So you don't really need a freezer on top. Anyway, the vultures, sales vultures. Boo. So like we're in a fridge and I open
Boo,
up,
boo,
I'm like looking
boo.
in the fridge like this. You close the fridge door and there's a salesman right behind the bloody door.
Can I help you, sir? Can I help you?
No.
Just if you're wondering, my name's Blob. Just remember Blob when you get to the
We need to go to pay.
So we like ended up like pacing our way through the maze of
Plastic
fridges
crap.
to escape the salespeople.
Yeah.
It's like this way.
I don't
this
like
way.
it.
We got out of there, and then like we turned around, and they're all like looking up and down, looking for us.
thought I disappeared.
Yeah, well, it's a good invention. We should invent, which I just did. You go into the shop, and as you're entering, you grab it's like a traffic cone style hat or whatever, and it goes, bother me or don't bother me.
Yeah.
And it shows you from the aisles.
No, a browse or a
A looky-loo. I'm a looky-loo or I'm a purchaser.
yeah. I think that's fair enough.
Even a name tag, a badge,
What do you call
a
it?
vest,
No, a lanyard.
a lanyard.
So you feel important.
And if you want to buy something, high fluoro vest. You're going to get all the vultures.
Highfalutin vest.
All right, we've done it again.
We have done it again. We're not quite there yet because the fridges. we're talking like I don't know what the fuck is happening out there, but it was like 15 grand, 10 grand, 7 grand soaking wet.
You'll need a plumber to fix this one.
You'll need to buy the entire wall unit. There was one there for $19,000.
Wow.
But it came with the hinges and the doors and all that kind of
It's
stuff.
got Wi-Fi?
Yeah, they all have Wi-Fi.
Why?
The dishwasher had Wi-Fi.
Why?
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 I don't know. Why does my dryer have Wi-Fi?
And if your toilet's got Wi-Fi, don't do it
Disconnect it.
because it's going to take photos of your poo-poos, your bum, It's going to go straight on the internet.
Yeah.
CCP is going to be like following your. You're going to have a full poo program.
Yes. You're going to have your DNA
It's only a
all
matter
up.
of time before they put the face to the ass, is what I'm saying. It's
Gotcha.
like ass to mouth, is all I'm saying.
Poo tax.
Poo tax. Like, oh, your poo's not exactly
Consistent with standards.
consistent with your standards, so
Yeah.
we're going to have to like cork it up until you can solidify.
Until you can get a number 1 or 2 on the Bristol stool chart, you are not. You're going to
You're
be
not
paying
qualified.
through. You're going to be
The
paying
toilet
through
won't
the
flush.
ass.
The toilet won't flash.
Get
unless
your
you're
bowels
healthy.
right.
Yeah. So in the end, I did the old this,
You've said I know.
and we walked out, and my general
Shopping experience was
ruined by price tags. And I said to Vanessa, I truly am the epitome, the lowest level tight ass that ever existed. Because I'm just
Are you though? Are you?
flabbergasted.
Your son just asked for a $216 pair of runner, and his foot's got another 8 sizes to go.
Yeah, I know. And I said 2 clear words to him. Get and at the risk of losing my child, I'm
know you're only
willing
11.
to submit to my tight assery.
Yeah.
My pucker up buttercup.
So tight if you put a lump of coal up there in 2 weeks, you'd have a diamond.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a shopping experience.
Two.
I'll keep you back. I'll bring you back to that sooner or later. But it's
Can't wait, man. Can't
it's
wait.
a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
What a great meal.
Yeah, I particularly like what you did with the asparagus grongalay.
Thanks.
Shouldn't have eaten all those potatoes. They give me gas.
Oh, I've got a solution for that. Now it's a good time to poo.
Well, yeah, but I can't do it right now.
Have you tried It's a Good Time to Poo coffee satchels?
Well, no, I haven't. Please, indulge me.
There you go.
What do I do with it?
Rip it open, suck it down.
Oh, I can feel it brewing. Thanks, honey.
Well, now it's a good time to poo.
Sure is. Oh. Whether you're in a car, on a plane, in a bus, or you just want to pass the time by, now's a good time to poo is a friend to you. Now's a good time to poo is available at all leading laxative-friendly public localities.
Pitch that bit, is it?
This is like the AI where we train the robot to be our podcast slave.
Do you say when you're putting in your parameters, say, please write me a script about...
No, I don't ask nicely.
Don't you?
Yeah, no. So
I've been putting pleases in.
Okay.
Because I think that's what's going to
do you reckon
happen.
It's okay.
It learns off us.
Learns manners.
Yeah, and if we're all like, I'm going to kill you, you fucking do me homework, you
Yeah,
prick.
it's going to want to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to put death and destruction into
No.
the algorithms.
No, you don't.
So this week, I wanted to go and see if it could recreate the sitcom that we created.
So what's in me algorithms?
Yeah, possibly. It's a good one. The show that we created about cats and dogs living together.
He likes dogs.
And he likes cats. Who's barking at me? Meow.
Yeah.
But this
Classic.
time, I wanted to get some, like, do an audition, just to test it out to see for the elevator pitch.
Ah, yes.
You know, put together a little clip. And so I enlisted the help from AI David Attenborough as the
Right.
cat lover.
Enlisted the help, or you demanded AI did it for you?
I demanded it, yeah. And the dog lover, who else would star as that but Snoop Doggy Dog AI, not Snoop Doggy Dog.
So we've got David Attenborough as the cat lover and Snoop Doggy D.
But do we need to name them separately as to not breach, like...
Well, you know who
we're
they
going to
are.
move into an area of where they can sue us. Our
look,
likeness. You
it's-
casted me with him and I would never work with him.
It's on a website that you can choose his voice. So,
What about Roger Attenborough?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
and-
Roger's fine.
and Snap Doggy
Doodle.
Duke.
All right.
Okay, so do you want to see what the AI came up with?
Well, yeah, well, let's put it into the computer now.
Yeah. Let's see what it spits out, shall we?
We see a messy apartment with empty pizza boxes and beer cans lying around. Steve, a laid-back man in his early 30s, is sitting on the couch with his dog. A neurotic man in his mid-20s walks in with his cat Mittens.
What's that smell?
Sorry, man. Max had an accident.
Why can't you train your dog to go outside like a normal pet?
Max is a free spirit. He goes where he wants.
You know, Steve, if you put cat litter in a nappy and put it on Max, it might help with his accidents.
That's ridiculous. I'm not putting a nappy on my dog.
Suit yourself.
Joe and Jack are frantically searching for Mittens, who has escaped through an open window.
We have to find him before he gets hit by a car or something. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't let my cat out of our apartment.
Well, you see, I got a confession to make. I let your cat out and I kinda swapped him out for a new cat. I thought you would have noticed cause all cats are the same.
Mittens, how did you get back inside?
Come on, Jack. It was just a joke. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Better stop by cleaning up the rug. Looks like Rusty got into my leftovers of curry and mung bean soup and has spent the entire time we were gone spelunking all over the apartment.
I want a 12-episode season.
So I
with
win the
options.
pitch.
Oh, yeah. I want options on that, too. Whatever that means.
Yeah, what's syndicated?
Yeah,
that's what you
I
want.
mean, the dream actor is Snoop Doggy Dogg, for sure.
Yeah, would you pitch that to Snoop Dogg and say...
We got to get Snoop in first.
Yeah, okay.
Before,
him signed up.
Sign him up first. And look, David Attenborough can be swapped out. It's just...
Yeah.
You could do it with Will Ferrell. You could do it with...
I was thinking, who's a cat lover? Who's a
Who likes
traditional cat lover?
cats?
It's Catwoman.
Oh, you could do the Tiger King.
Okay, yeah. You could.
Him and Snoop living together.
Him and Snoop living together.
He's got a mullet and he's got dreads.
I love it. So yeah, let's. I think
so much fun.
Paying dividends. Yeah. So what's more? There is more to come. I've prepared a few more in future episodes.
But we don't want to overdo it.
I can't rinse it.
We don't want to become the podcast that is just an AI generated podcast.
Well, the last 2 episodes have been pretty
and the future
AI
4
heavy. But there you go.
Good stuff.
There you go. Who's barking at me? Meow. AI.
Yeah, right. So we just got a bloody list in Listington. If you want to hit that one up. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
It's a bit uncomfortable in this seat.
We need themes. Theme musics.
Yeah. Well, you can get onto that in your spare time.
Nope.
Category: lists of things considered unusual.
Oh, okay.
And the subcategories we can
is
go.
Reading list from Google.
Yes, list of bizarre buildings, list of car with non-standard door designs, list of chemical compounds with unusual names, list of non-standard
Some
dates,
for the smarties, some for the dummies.
Death during consensual sex, lists of unusual deaths, strange laws. Where do you want to... Place names considered unusual.
Let's go. Has it got a list of people that died on the toilet?
It does.
Where you got one at? Excellent.
Pre-20th century, or 21st?
Henry the First.
We'll go 21st.
Oh, I thought we were guessing already.
Definitely 21st. I think it's...
Definitely 21st. He's definitely... He sounded like the Rain Man.
Yeah. All right. Hollywood Hills.
Oh, yeah.
This is...
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bit down. It's a bit of a dark kind of a...
Can we not go into the description? Can you just read the
Robert Pastorial, for age 49, overdosed on morphine while on a toilet.
Okay, pretty morbid, yeah. What about Elvis Presley?
It's unlikely that he was shitting because his bowels would have been clogged up from all the morphine.
He was trying. Yeah. At least he was trying.
He was trying.
And then Elvis overdosed on the toilet. And then there's Whitney Houston overdosed on the toilet, fell into the bath.
Let's see. You got George Rafael Vidalia. He's from Argentina.
Yep.
He's 87. We don't know who he is.
No.
But he died of a heart attack while in a jail toilet after slipping in the shower. And that's
Okay,
that's
how do you do
code
that?
for he got shanked.
Yeah, that's right. How'd he do it? He slipped off the toilet seat straight into the top bunk with a knife in his back.
Yeah, it's all toilet based. November 23, 2021, Seoul, Republic of Korea. Chung Do-hwan.
Oh, I'll say.
He also had fallen down by a probable heart attack.
In the toilet. Was he doing a do-wang?
No, Do-hwan. Coolio.
Coolio was on the dunny.
Yeah, he just died in September 22. Died of a heart attack on a toilet while
Too
at a
soon.
friend's house.
Too soon. I thought these were all going to be celebrities and like Henry VIII.
Well, we'll go pre 20th century.
Yeah, no one we know.
Yeah, let's go.
Personally. Constantinople?
Thank you.
Isn't that the name of Istanbul?
Oh, I died. This guy fucking... Oh, jeez. Arias. He was
He
80.
fell in.
He died from explosive gastroenteritis problems while on a public toilet.
Or explosive diarrhea.
I reckon he was poisoned.
I reckon.
This guy in...
By Vindaloo.
The 4th of November, 1035, the Duke of Bohemia...
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Duke? Dookie?
Stabbed with a spear from under a toilet
Oh, right.
defecating.
While having a dookie. And that's why they call it the Duke.
The deuce.
Straight in the ass.
The Duke, yeah.
Straight in the ass.
That's pretty bad, actually.
It's pretty bad. This is a pretty bad segment.
Yeah, that'll do with this list. Sometimes list works.
Yeah, but toilet humour is on canon.
Yeah, places, names considered unusual.
Nah, don't change it up too hard.
Well, what about in Austria?
Poopville.
It's called Fucking.
Okay.
Is the place. The village was renamed.
What did you do on your holidays? Fucking mostly.
But it's been changed on January.
Great view. Lots of bushes.
January 1st, 2021, they changed it to Fugging.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I've heard that too. Isn't fugging that?
Fugging.
Yeah. Oh, I totally fugged her, mate.
By fugged you
Beyond
mean
the shelter shed.
fingering with your middle digit.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I was on an old phone dialing.
Yeah, it's an audio. It's an audio format.
I know, but that was especially for you guys.
Give me the list, you bastards. Where is this?
I think we got to the bottom of it.
Yeah, you did it again.
Just like Duke.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's us. We're not necessarily embrace the technology and like everything's online now. So if you want work, all my DJ stuff is all like app based, and you got to beat some other prick to the button before to take the gig.
It's like winning a bid off eBay or something.
Yeah, so I'm not getting hired on my merit. I'm getting hired on my speed.
It's a race.
Tech speed. You know, and then the same thing for our brother Drew that's getting teacher work in Queensland.
Yeah.
If you want the extra work and you're not a hired teacher,
fill-in teacher,
you got to get on the app. And there's all these nerds. You know they're nerds because they're teachers, and they're up at 6:30. You know,
riding their bike, having their muesli.
Yeah, getting back, and then as soon as the app fires up, they're like, take the job. So if you get up at, say, I don't know, 11:30 in the afternoon, like Drew does, how are you going to get the fucking job? Because it's all app based.
But then you don't want to get up at 7 o'clock and no job comes in and like, right, I'm here. Right, okay, I'm awake now.
Yeah, so we wanted to order some pizzas the other night, just stock standard. Let's just fucking pizzas, right? Remember the days where you look up the pizza shop, ring, one Hawaiian, one meat
barbecue,
lovers, meat lovers, chicken, whatever. They go, yep, $29.95, and then
delivered to your door in half an hour or less.
Done, right? It takes you 45 minutes to find the app.
Do you want cheese on that?
To work out the thing, to get
Do you
on
want
there,
olives?
to order it.
Do you want anchovies?
There's no questions. They're like... It's all automated, so I know you're being AI, and I understand where you're coming from, but there's no talkity talk. So if you want to go, can you
just fucking deliver my fucking pizzas? Give me the fucking family deal. That's it.
It takes longer to write the at symbol than it does to write at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like different world. This fucking world.
Yeah.
And so it took 40 minutes to order these pizzas, which could have been done in a goddamn hot flash, right? Then they go, do you want the premium delivery between from 30 to 40 minutes, or do you want the standard delivery, which is 35 to 50 minutes? It's like, yeah, and then you're late, and I've paid $4 for a premium service to get it delivered 5 minutes faster. How could that possibly be that he can be here 5 minutes faster because we paid $4 more? If it's the same delivery guy, are they calling up Onze Gonzalez? Well, who's that shipping mouse from Ariba? What's his
Speedy Gonzalez?
Speedy Gonzalez. They call him up and go,
"We need your services. We got a premium here."
And what I'm hearing from these dudes is like, we're willing here at Pizza to let other people's pizza go cold.
Yeah.
In order to get your pizza here faster for a premium.
For a premium price.
I've got all the premium prices. I've got $19.99 for sale for $20. You come to me when you want fine European prices. They're premium. Come on in, buy $35.50.
So my pizza, I just paid the standard delivery costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've got to get all these $4 bloody deliveries before we get to your one. So you're going to be edging into the 50 mins.
Yeah. Yeah, and it took 50 minutes.
Stone cold pizza.
It took 50 minutes. I could have gone to the pizza shop and back and there.
Eaten.
Back and there and back.
You're already done.
800 times before my cold pizza rocked up. Then he drops it off. It's the first time I've used Uber Eats.
Oh, really?
Because
first time?
we had a voucher. Vanessa got a voucher from one of her clients at work. Bloody great job. Here. Don't tell your boss. Take a voucher. $100 voucher. So we went, fucking, that's pretty sick, mate. Yeah. Cashed it in. That was a saga. Working out where to put the redeem thing in.
Right.
And then we ended up having to go back to PayPal to see, did we get charged for it, or does it how does this fucking work?
And then that $100.
PayPal wouldn't let us in because we couldn't remember the fucking part. This was like this. It's everything automated.
Did the $100 go down to after tax $95?
Yeah. And then you can't redeem the last $6 unless I get premium.
Premium, I'd say premium.
And then he comes, he delivers it. He's gonna walk out the driveway because he wants to do the dump and run. But I come out to say, yeah, g'day, mate. Yeah, thanks. No worries. And then he wouldn't. Like, he was going to leave, man.
Right.
I saw him leaving. Hey, mate. Thank you. Came back. Went, oh, no, I can't give it to you unless you give me your 4-pin code.
What?
I went, what 4-pin code? Oh, they would have sent it to you. I went, I've never used Uber Eats before, mate. There's no pin code. There's no pin code. He goes, well, I can't give it to you.
Well, I know what's in there.
And I went, I ordered it. And you delivered it. Right, so I wanted it and I'm going to eat it, and you bought it here because it was ordered and you delivered it.
And I know what's in the box. I can tell you.
Tim. I'm some Tim. I'm the Tim. Right? He goes, oh, no, you bought it. So then we had to go through this saga of trying to go onto the app. Blah, blah, blah. It took 5 minutes second wet to find it. Meanwhile, my bloody cold pizza's going ice cold.
And then you just go, here. There it is, before code.
Turned out to be the last 4 digits of my Moby number.
Aww.
I'm like, come on, man.
Cassie got carded.
You just lost your stars.
Cassie got carded yesterday at my house for Jimmy brings. Jimmy brings another bottle of scotch.
What do you mean?
And he wouldn't give it to us until she showed her bloody ID. And as
what? Proof of purchase? ID?
No. Like age.
That.
And so as he's walking off, I went, oh, thanks for thinking my wife is under 18.
Dickhead.
So I've got a better idea. Pitch this.
Everybody should grow a beard.
I'll pitch this to you. 1-800.
Go fuck yourself.
Finger me foods or finger foods.
Finger foods.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But it's sort of like that, but.
Like hors d'oeuvres and.
No. You order the truck. So it's like tasty trucks. You see the tasty trucks that go to work sites of a morning. Yep. They bip their freaking horns. All the boys come out.
Yep.
Get their smoko.
Yep.
Right.
It's like Mr. Whippy, but for
real food. But we're going to do real food. So we're going to have
fresh, different, local.
You just call up. It's the delivery guy and the kitchen is the one place.
Oh, so you want tacos. You want Timmy Simmies.
Well, you just call up and go, can you come to your address? they beep the horn. The whole family
And then
goes
you-
out,
and
and then
then
you go,
you
I'll have a
finger it.
Hawaiian, I'll
Yeah.
finger that, I'll finger that, I'll finger that. Finger bangs.
I love it. I love it. That's a
And
great
you
idea.
get dessert around the other side of the truck.
Oh, can we just do it from the same windows?
We'll get to the same window. We don't need to fight about it.
Okay. Oh, because you could split the truck down the mids. One side's Mr. Whippy, the other side's
And then
tacos.
you don't even know like chef special.
Oh yeah,
You don't know.
Yeah.
And when it rocks up, it's burger sliders.
It's
pulled pork sliders.
It's crumbed and deep fried lasagna squares.
And the truck is like an oven. You know, you can get
It's
in
fucking hot in there.
cold
It's-
trucks.
It's terrible to work in. The conditions are
You're in a cool suit as the
oh yeah.
something cools you down.
Never buy food off a man in a hazmat suit. That's my motto. But
do you like finger foods?
I love it. Finger me foods. Like fingered in the back of a van.
Yeah, finger banged. And fishy finger bangers.
Yeah. Fish.
1-800
Fish fingers.
fish knuckles.
Fish knuckles. You get all the way. Get some knuckles. Because I was thinking. But when you say fish knuckles, is that like when they do? Like I know they call it. The fish fingers are the long ones. But then when you shorten the finger down to a nugget, that's a knuckle, right?
Yeah.
Because it's only part of the finger.
Yeah.
It's only like, yeah.
So Tim's Din Dins at your door.
Tim Sims for Din Dins.
Well, there's definitely
and then you
Tim's.
ring Tim Sims, and he brings the Tim Sims for the Din Dins.
1-800
and you finger the board.
dinner at your door.
Fingerboard. What is that? 1-800 food truck. Festival.
Dinner truck.
Dinner truck. That is
Not a bad idea.
it's a brilliant idea.
Thanks. I just
Brilliant
thought of
idea.
it.
It's brilliant.
Thanks.
Brilliant.
I didn't even have to use the AI. That just came out of my brain.
Yeah, and then he just rocks up. He's in the area,
Yeah.
and then while he's there, he puts on the tacos song. Drives down the street, and people come running
They
out.
come out.
They come out.
And then once he's done his run,
He's preempting the delivery.
he could go back to
The
back to the depot, fill up again.
Yep.
And you know what? Because you're in a court here, you just go, right, everyone, Friday night, I'm getting the 1-800 finger bangs.
Friday night finger
And he
bang.
puts on the taco song. Everyone's coming out, 7:30. Not only tacos there. There's pizzas, there's burgers, there's chips,
everything.
there's
no,
fish.
it's a food van. It's a Bain Marie.
It's a Bay Marie, yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. With the option, with options.
Because the pizzas, right, are in the oven, and then you slide one out, put it in the box. It's not sitting in that box.
No, it's by the slice.
By
the slice. You know what I mean? So there's none of this leftovers left on the bench all night, which
Yeah.
is what we ended up doing. Forgot to put the leftover pizza in the fridge.
Ruined.
Woke up in the morning, 12 hours later, pizza's fucked. Bin.
Do you want the pro tip of speed eating pizzas? This is from
Use your mouth.
Beard Meets Food.
Yeah.
Eat the crusts first while they're hot, and your jaw's still working, because when the pizza starts to get colder, the crust gets harder. Using your jaw.
Yeah, I know, but I like the toppings.
But if we're in a contest here, we're not in a contest.
Oh, is he a competitive eater?
Yeah, and he scrapes
I didn't realise he was competitive eating. I thought he was one of those like.
No, he's England's.
I'm going to try the world's biggest burger.
No, he's England's greatest eating hero. Gotcha. But he's
With a
disgusting, because if there's any drippings, anything that fell off the.
He's mopping it up.
He's mopping it up because off the table, because he doesn't want to be seen as a cheat.
Gotcha. Yeah, the sloppins. I reckon the hot dog dudes.
Cody Chestnut.
Chestnut. The old dip into the.
We've talked about
water.
it. It's crap.
Fucking.
It never used to be like that. It was.
It's like fucking eating a succulent Chinese meal out of a toilet.
I think it's the dipping the bun into the water goes back to Kobayashi. I think he was a Japanese speed eater.
He patented the.
It just used to
soggy
be.
biscuit.
It just used to be the annual hot dog eating contest. People would just eat a hot dog in a bun, eat the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
And then he came along and went, dunked the bread in the water, didn't say anything about that in the rules, and totally revolutionised the hot dog eating game.
Fuck me. Yuck.
I think it was Kobayashi.
Okay. Don't quote you on that, but if it is right, do quote you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right. So,
business ideas coming out. Yep, finger it.
Pitch that bitch.
Yeah, we did.
That's brilliant.
Thank
because
you.
Like a spasmodic moron such as myself who doesn't like the ordering of anything.
No.
Like, I really detest the calling up the place.
What you want?
And
Well,
I'm like,
you got ganked.
Oh, we'll get fried rice.
We don't have fried rice.
You got ganked last week. In the last week's
I got
episode,
completely
at the Chinese shop.
Completely reamed.
Prices for me and prices for thee.
Yeah. Yes. If I was able to, like, see me list, finger what I want.
Lemon chicken, honey chicken, black beef and black bean.
I would obtain pleasure from the fingerboard. From being fingerboarded at Guantanamo Bay. And the pleasurable end of waterboarding. That would have been great because I've got a Bain Marie kind of disposition.
Yeah,
with
so do
my
I.
tight arsery.
I love a Bain Marie.
I do.
You go up to it, don't know what you're going to see.
Oh,
in there.
the yellow options.
The yellow
glowing
option.
of the yellow. I love it. The warmth of.
Oh, I'll have 9
warmth of a
potato
Tim-
cakes.
The warmth of a Tim Sim. The comfort of a hot chip roll. You know, a chicken strip roll.
You got your scotched egg.
You've got
that Bain Marie.
You got everything.
You got a Chico roll.
You got your classic schnitzel roll.
Schnitzel roll.
Classic.
Schnitzel in a roll, cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Tomato optional. There you go.
We did
I
it
love
again.
We did it again.
We did it again.
It's great.
All
That's
right.
a great idea.
Well, that's anyone can take that.
Can they though?
We're not
Yeah,
going to
you
do it.
might as well. Fuck it.
Do it. We're not going to do it.
It's yours.
But just make sure that we're the first street you come down, so
Yeah,
we
and
can
if you
finger you in the back of the truck there.
Yeah, in the back of a van.
Introducing the swooning of Johnny Belafonte and his smash hit album, Croon the Poo, with such hits just like this.
Slip the lady a couple of roofies and she'll fall right to her knees. Yeah.
Johnny Belafonte's classic Uptown Baggage.
Herpes is a hell of a thing.
Johnny Belafonte sings these hidden dark secrets.
Prescription drugs inserted now when I bend over.
And who could forget the smash hit, My New Best Friend?
Darling, you're my new best friend, but you'll never see the daylight again.
Ha-ha! So make sure you get down to your stores and purchase a copy right now.
Right now?
Community concerns, correcting communities' concerns. That's communities are correct.
Yeah. If the community has a concern, we intend to correct it.
Right.
With this segment, community concerns.
Thanks. What am I to do now? I'm trying to be chill as I get into my twilight years.
Yeah, right.
45 this year, so I'm like halfway done.
You're racked with anger and disappointment.
I'm trying to be in the garden and be zen and, under the bamboo and all that kind of stuff.
All right. And the,
but when you're out there...
green finger thumb brown.
Yeah.
Thumber. Even.
Tongue twisters. So what am I supposed to do when I see down the road there's a hairdresser running out of his backyard?
Illegally.
It's a booming business.
Okay.
And I used to ponder
out. He uses a whippersnipper.
When he first moved in and I like this increase of people rocking up to this one property, I thought meth for sure.
Oh, you did say that. The dealer down the road. But he's not. He's a hairdresser.
So
hairstylist.
Here's customers. So I'm in the garden. I'm trying to bloody be zen under me bloody bamboos.
Yeah.
And, dude gets out of these cars and he's chowing down his last dart before he can go and have his hair cut.
Gotcha.
So he's having his ciggy with his ciggy glove, I might add.
Oh, I've seen a lot of that. It's a Kath and Kim thing.
Is
The
it?
plastic glove, the glove. But one of our other podcast hosters, which I set off thing, he doesn't want to get caught with the smell on his hands.
Right.
So he's got a smoking
glove. But the glove's got to be disposable because the glove ends up stinking.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
So
he's and I'm watching him, and I know because he's outside of his car. He doesn't want to stink up his car. He doesn't want to stink up his hand.
All right, he's evading permission. He's not allowed to do either of these things.
No.
So it's cover up. He's covering up.
So I know that the butt isn't going in the car.
Oh yeah.
It's going on my fucking street.
Yeah, right.
It's on my streets, man, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Really?
Because the last time that it happened, going out to put the binos out, and happened just to be as the two people are walking past smoking, and so I sort of come out my gate, and they don't know I'm kind of behind them, and flicks the butt, and I went
towards what?
Towards the ground.
Okay.
And I'm like, oi, that's disgusting.
Is it?
What are you doing? And he just kept walking.
Yeah, it's like, well, the two words that came to my head is get and fucked.
I wanted to grab the ciggy. There's two options. Grab the ciggy and grab him by the throat and make him eat it.
Your Honour.
Or grab him by the neck and make him eat the cigarette butt off the ground.
And kiss it and tell him that you want to marry it. Then give him the typewriter and spit in his mouth.
Something along those lines.
Tick, 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 ding.
So,
Ding.
So old mate's across the road. He's obviously a little bit early for his appointment.
Yeah, so he's got time for a dart.
He's got time for 2 darts.
2 darts?
Double darts. And he is...
Okay, that's fucking...
power smoker.
Fuck.
You know, in the back of the oval at lunchtime, and you got to...
Unnecessary
drags.
Unnecessary dragging.
Slow it down.
Drag racing.
He's
a drag queen. It's bringing into modern times.
And so I'm saying to Cass, he's going again. He's going again.
That's weird.
He's going to flick it. And
That's
I'm like,
peculiar.
And I'm sure he can see me pondering around in the front yard. He can hear I'm listening to podcasts and whatnot.
Okay.
And I go, he's going again. He's going to do it again. So I said to Cass, I think I'm gonna go out there and say something, but I don't want to be that guy. So she said,
you're totally that guy.
Don't be that guy.
You are that guy.
But then after he'd done the second dart, he's going into his appointment, and I think to myself, right, I'm going to go find those butts, and I'm going to put them under his windscreen wiper.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think of that move?
Arrogant.
Passive aggressive or just aggressive aggressive?
I don't fucking know. Actually, it's up there with. This is for future reference. Do not park in my driveway. Well, why the fuck not? It's a public fucking thing. I just don't want people on my nose strip. It's like army leg across the road.
Yeah,
running out like, oh, me grass. It's like, look at your fucking hair. Like, what are you worried about for your grass for? Is it?
So
it's like, fuck off, your battle axe.
So 20 minutes later, this guy does buzz cuts.
Oh, he sure does.
Does like quickies.
Oh yeah.
And
well, it's a quick cut for a man who likes a quick dart.
Yeah.
This guy's all.
He's got no time.
He's got no time. It's time poor. Time poor. Siggy rich.
Hair long. So he's come back out, and I'm eyeballing him again.
Okay.
Because I haven't put the ciggy butts on his car because I went to go out to do it just to scam.
But then he would have come. He would have known.
There's extra neighbours going around.
He would have said, "Who did you see? Which fucking cockhead did this?
Which Batman?"
Okay, yeah.
He wouldn't have seen me. I'm like the knight who walks in the daytime.
In the day.
Daywalker.
Jinx.
So I go, all right, well, he's going to piss off now and no more darts, and I'll go over there and what I'll do is I'll either put up signage in all languages saying, please don't cigarette butt flick here, flick your butts here, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Or
we're talking about your twilight years, right? What am I going to be?
What I'm going to do? What I'm going to do for 50
this is
years?
Gonna be fucked anyway. Yep, keep going.
Or do I go down the street and knock on old mate's door as not to harass his customers, go directly to the boss himself and go, look, mate, I know you don't know me. I don't know you. We've never said hello to each other. But
you don't know that your customer smokes because he wears a glove. You couldn't smell it because it's impossible to smell. If you smoke with a glove, it's impossible to smell it. We all know that.
Yeah, we all know.
What, you're going to dump some ciggy butts on his fucking thing?
No, I'll just say, look, I don't want
Just say, I thought I'd give these back to you so you could give them to your customers. They keep leaving them on 1H Strip. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I just wanted to return these.
Yeah, is that passive aggressive or aggressive aggressive? Just a cunt act.
It's passive aggressive.
I hope to give old mate the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, well, Buzzcut's not coming back for 2 months, man. So he's never going to remember.
He's a regular. I know who this guy is, and he's white ute.
He can't get himself some clippers?
Can't get an ashtray?
No, let's go back. He's giving himself a number one, number two. Number one. Can't he just do it himself? Does he have to go to fucking Jezbot?
Well, it's because you're getting number 2 on the side and number 3 at the top, and you don't want to mess up.
Yeah, and I'll also take a number 4 and a number 5. What a happy ending.
Yeah,
maybe. This is off the menu.
Yeah, maybe.
This is like choosing tattoos off a menu.
So how's this, right? Comes back after his buzz cut.
Chuffs a dart.
And this time I'm just staring at him.
The poor guy just wants to get his bloody fix, and you're staring him down like a fucking a no smoking sign or a
looky-loo,
a Karen, if you will.
Yeah. But what do you?
Excuse me.
Is it fine? Is it fine to flick butts, Tim?
Oh no, I reckon if you're going to be down with like if you're already admitting that it stinks and it's bad and it's offensive and you've got a glove to cover that, you already know that people don't like the smell and the look and the thing of that. And so it's your duty as a smoker to keep it as under the radar for the rest of the public who don't smoke, because there's more non-smokers than smokers.
And we know it's you smokers, because we don't smoke.
You can smell it from a mile away.
Well, it's a butt.
Yeah.
And like
it leaves remnants. There's remnants.
There's
there's
only
evidence.
person who left that was a fucking smoker.
Yeah, right.
A filthy, dirty smoker.
Yeah, right.
Because not all
Why don't
smokers
you change the no parking to no smoking, the sign out the front?
Oh, that's a good one.
No smoking.
It's fine. Smoke. Chuffity chuff chuff. Have your vapes. Have your puffin billies. Puff the magic dragon. Puff and smoke like Gandalf. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? Go for it.
You do care.
Live your life.
You
No. Just put the butt in the ashtray.
Oh, okay. Carry around a little sealant thing.
Yeah,
put the butts in. I've seen people do that.
Yeah, it's like an old film canister.
Yeah, film pleasantries. That's a pleasant way of being a filthy animal. You know. That's a community concern. Cigarette butts, and it's like it's up there. It's up there. Like it's hard to imagine it's actually still going on.
Well, you're driving a hybrid dual
I thought
fuel.
Cigarette butts on the ground only existed outside of a TAB.
Yeah, the TAB.
and that's that rapid racing cigarette racing that happens at the TAB.
They're not even enjoying it, mate.
They're not, but they've got to do it between the dish lickers and the fucking
the ponies.
Trying to win that cash. Money for nothing.
Trying to win back that cash that you stole from petty cash.
Music faded out, so that means we have to start talking. So bloody science.
So.
So science. Well, talking about science.
Yep, that's what this segment is. So science.
Well, I thought I would take myself on a little science excursion.
A journey, if you will.
A journey. Last week. And I took LSD and sat on the beach.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
It was magic mushrooms.
I took myself to the Moorabbin Air Museum.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. We've all been down there. We're all familiar with the Moorabbin Air Museum, mate. Don't you?
Yeah, didn't know there was a museum.
Were you, like me, disappointed to find that there was no old air there?
Old air, you say?
Yeah, well, I thought when I saw the sign, and I thought I'll take a sneaky left turn towards the Moorabbin Air Museum.
Yeah.
That I was going to get the opportunity to experience
variety of airs.
Historical airs. You know, a bit of air from the JFK shooting.
Or
Tiananmen Square.
Or the heir to the throne, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a photo
Old airs.
Old airs. All airs. Air in a can.
You could.
A oxygen tank, perhaps.
Well, yeah, tanks or jars, preferably tanks that you could have a little whiff yourself.
Break open an old cave, get some
to
oxygen.
Sent to us from a kind donator, a fart in a jar.
Yeah.
It's a particular type of
air. This is a 20-year-old fart in a jar.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think a lot.
It's heirloom.
Because that's, you know, I mean, it can be traced back to the time. You know, the air. Imagine getting to breathe the air of the time.
Well, you could, you go to Antarctica and you take an ice core sample, and that's essentially H2O, which has got air particles.
Could you melt that down, just a sidebar, and drink it? Is that all right?
Yeah, I think so.
See, that'd be good, wouldn't it? You could have different water from different times.
Yes, like a million old...
a water museum.
A water museum.
Yeah, water museum.
Doesn't have water slides, though. Can we put in some water slides?
I guess so. It could be water themed. Yeah.
But the air museum, you could almost at the gift shop, because what are you going to have at the gift shop on the way out? You're going to make
cans of air.
What about jars of secret messages like "I love you" into a jar? Seal that up. A loving air message.
Loving
you
air
go
message.
like that and you go.
You just breathe it in.
Feel the love. Taste the love. Strong love.
Yes.
That's one way to do it.
Well, anyways, but that was a terrible joke and a terrible segue into a bit of so-so science, a bit of future tech. So I'm like, while I was considering my dismay of not the air museum being actually about planes and stuff,
whatnot.
I read this article and it said that the US Air Force has embarked upon new technology that is dangerous enough to destroy everything.
Oh, okay,
good. Like some sort of a death laser beam, sort of a Death Star.
Yes.
A Death Star.
It was a ray. It was a laser beam.
Yeah, this smacks of Tesla. The old death ray that he was...
Nikola.
Oh, yes.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah. Oh, no, I cannot use that for military purposes.
But I will make it.
But why is it called... Why did you bother to call it the death ray, Dr. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I found this fascinating because I don't pay attention to this stuff anymore, and we know we shouldn't. We know that we did agreed not to talk about bad things that we don't want to see in the world.
Sure,
but
because every time we mention it, it actually happens in reality. We're like, every time we do a podcast topic, it's in the news.
Yeah, well, the death ray is definitely going to be
in the news
within the next week.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Well, it is on the news, and if it is in the news, then death rays are well on their way.
Yes.
Are we talking like laser based or brown note based? Ray here.
Yeah, it's laser, and so it's a tactical short pulse laser that it's over 1 million times hotter than the sun is when it hits its targets, and it's shortwave. It's so the quick pulses go down to things that I'd never even known about, called femtoseconds and picoseconds.
Ooh,
pico.
A femtosecond is less than 1/4 of a second.
Yep, been there.
And it
sounds like my wedding night.
It smacks its targets with petawatts, which are 1 billion times more powerful than the energy consumption of the entire human race.
Okay, quick question from the back of the classroom. Those plasma cutters, right?
Yeah.
Is that the same kind of thing? Like little bits of
electricity,
like really quick
spurts
of water,
thin.
How far does that ray go? Like if I turn it from the metal to the person, and you are a certain distance away, can I kill you with one of these plasma machines?
I would say so.
Thus, already having a death ray.
Have you seen?
I would say so, but you'd have to like tune it, especially.
Put your finger over it like a hose.
Well, I know that the water it's just it could be in a glass, it could be frozen, it could be a gas solid, whatever. But put that shit under pressure, that will cut through anything. Like these water cutters cut through steel.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cut through a bowling ball.
And it's water.
Just water, high pressure water.
So these are laser beams.
Well, they are laser beams, and these ones you can turn around and point at things, and they have a range of about a mile. They can target multiple threats.
Okay.
Like protesters,
targets,
tax avoiders.
Yeah, and it can also
conspiracy theorists.
Obviously linked to to a technology that can help it just establish its own targets and shoot them.
Are we just developing, like, so you're doing your pitch, you're a scientist, and you're trying to get some funding, and you're going to your professor or whoever's in charge of the
snake clips. And he goes, no, what about death rays? Death
rays. But when he comes up with it, does he go, I'm developing a death ray to kill humanity? Or does he go, yeah, it's going to be sort of like this mining tool that definitely won't get used for any kind of army, military purposes.
Who's funding it? The military.
Yeah.
That's where you come in.
Why do we got to call it a death ray?
Yeah. Well, we combine it with facial recognition technology, and then we fly around the world giving everybody free laser eye surgery.
Yeah. Or is it like the wet paint theory? You know how if you see a sign for wet paint, you got to touch it. If it's death ray, do you have to kill someone with it just to see if it is an actual death ray?
Well, you know how they do
as
it.
advertised.
They do it. Everything I read about this, there's not one time that it's written. You don't see the word offense, you see defense. So it can be used to defend against enemy threats. It can be used to defend. But it was made by the US military, and the US military budget is around 800 odd billion that we know of. That's white ops.
Yeah.
And then black ops is trillions.
And then the next competitor is China, which comes in at a cool like 253 billion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like you've got the person that spends heaps more money on military saying that all their stuff's defense.
So question about that big budget that we've got there. And NASA's got a pretty big budget too.
Big black budget.
You would think that they're developing some pretty extreme death rays, ships, cool stuff, but we lost the technology to get us back to the moon.
Yeah, we lost that, but we gained the brown note.
Technology
and snake clips.
Where's the black?
We got snake clips. God damn it!
I know that the black budget has to be fighting an off-world.
We're coming up with the interstellar weapon.
Yeah, what's the
firmament?
What's the sci-fi one with the rim and the thing?
Rim.
Then you go in and out of the
Stargate.
Yeah. So there's an off-world war going on where the trillions and trillions of black budget money is going in to fight that war.
Yeah, or it's going into some Polly's pocket.
Yeah, a bank account. In Switzerland.
I swear to God, it's a death ray. I swear to God, it's called snake oil.
Well, super yachts aren't cheap,
No. What were we talking about?
Death rays.
Death rays.
So but
it's so science.
I mean, it is so science. It's something that we, now we're here. We don't really want to see it, but growing up, we were so pumped with like lasers.
The
future's
going to be like, but like everything, at what cost?
Yeah.
You can have these things, but you're not going to like how we're going to get them.
I think it's just, we have civilians, and for whatever reason, whether it's bad or good, have less and less access to the. They're restricting out. So we like semi-automatic, automatic weapons. That's technological advancement. So like you can't have that. You got to have like
the pea shooter,
the ancient stuff,
BB guns,
and that gets lowered and lowered and lowered every year to what you sort of have access to and what you're allowed to have. But to the same point, the our defenders / oppressors, or wherever you stand on that matter, have lasers that can blow your. What they do is they basically make it target. It explodes itself in a spiralic fashion, and apparently it's quite fascinating to see how it does that.
Here, demonstrated on this pig.
I'm pretty
closest to the human reaction.
I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere that the heart attack gun that the CIA had back in the 60s.
Oh yeah,
heart attack gun.
Yeah.
So That was a long time ago. I'm sure this laser, when you point it straight at someone's chest, it's
that would explain all the heart attacks.
Yes.
What about the energy weapons that they were using on the protesters in Canberra last year?
Yeah, apparently that was so.
Explain all the heart attacks.
Yep. I had a couple of friends get quite crook.
Yeah. Mum and Dad were up there getting crook.
Got cooked.
Yeah.
Well, far out. We
go.
have done it again, boys. We've solved all these. Oh, did we?
No, we so science.
Right.
I'm calling that so.
Yes.
But it's so science that we'll never get to see it. So there you go.
So science. So science.
So.
Snooze Review
2.0.
Let's hear another one. Snooze Reviews.
Welcome to another installment of Snooze Review. Haven't done this one for a while. Time ago. I don't know. This one you can jump on board, so to speak.
Yeah.
On board the Starship Enterprise.
But not the Enterprise.
Not that one.
The new Picard show.
Oh, mate, season 3. Now, I have to apologise to Paramount Pictures or whoever makes it.
We've only 3 episodes in. They can still ruin it.
They could definitely ruin this. They're on a good run, though, I tell you. So Friday night at the Trappert household is now Picard night.
Yeah, so you're on this Star Trek tip.
Oh, mate. And there's also Strange New Worlds. It's a prequel to the Captain Kirk times.
Right.
So I'm enjoying that now.
Right.
It took me a little bit because I was like, the stakes aren't that high because I know what happens in their future.
Yeah.
I know what happens to all these characters.
Yeah.
I've seen all the movies.
Yeah.
So anyway, Picard season 1, 2, it was a bummer.
It was a bit of
another disappointment from bloody big corporate.
I think this is the actor. What's the actor's name?
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc. I think this is Jean-Luc's last crack at it.
He's looking a bit worse for wears, and you'll notice a lot of his scenes sitting pondering.
Yeah.
He's a ponderer now. He's
Why
sitting
don't they
there.
just get a younger mask of him? Chuck it on him.
Sure, they could do that easily, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Just de-age him, but through latex.
Latex technology. And shove
Or even just get it
over the 87-year-old's head.
Hey, why not? Why not? Why not?
Oh, shit. I feel dizzy. Number one.
Well, we could just get a body double for the poor bastard. Like get a sprightlier, younger old man, same body dimensions, and then we added on Picard's head onto the younger body, so he's still doing action. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Zip zop zap.
It's almost like he's performing from bed.
It could already. This could be the Jean-Luc body double. What's the guy's name?
It's a plot line.
Stuart.
Didn't Picard die and then he got regenerated? This is the new.
The Borg. Yeah, the Borg turned him into Locutus, and he was part Borg, part human. He was sort of going to be the number one in the hive with the other chick, and then Will Riker and the team, Data and LaForge and all the rest saved him.
Right.
So anyway, but now he's a different man. He's part robot, part man.
Okay.
I think that's how it goes. I think that's how it goes. Something like that.
Okay. I thought maybe he was cloned or.
I think his inside's a little bit Borgy.
Right. Touch the Borg.
Tell you what, the Borg didn't solve his aging, so
no, they didn't.
Frailty didn't work. So I'll tell you the hot tip: season 1, 2, big failure.
Yeah, pass on that.
Everyone sort of goes, I'm bailing.
You gotta wait till the 3rd season, then it really picks up.
Yeah, well, it does.
It was.
Well, all the directors and the writers and all that sort of either left or got fired, and they've hired a new bloke who used to work on the old Star Trek, so he gets what the story is. And what he's done is fired all the new actors from season 1 and 2, bar 1, let's say, and just hired up all the old actors from Star Trek Next Generation, which is what we wanted from the beginning.
It's a regen.
Yeah, it's a regen. It's a reboot.
It's good. It's good. Highly recommend.
Yeah, well, I've got to eat my hat, so to speak, because I was going on a rant a couple of weeks ago about how we destroy the franchise and then we get the actors back for.
You got a touch of the Star Wars. That's what the Star Wars fans do. Bloody Disney, this and that.
But here's the disappointment. Like, if, Patrick Stewart is the actor.
Oh, yeah.
If we could just had him, season 1 and 2, doing the good stuff.
Yeah.
By season 3 or 4, we've said the story, and he can die.
He can be retired.
Or die on set. Yeah.
Yeah, right. There you go.
So, recommend-dash, a snooze review gets from me, being that I stay awake every episode, it gets a 0 pillow rating from Jezbot.
And that's good.
That's the best you can get.
That's the best because you didn't fall asleep.
Out of 10 pillows.
Yeah, you didn't put it to sleep, and you didn't fall asleep yourself.
Yeah, if I fell asleep in the first 5 minutes, it would have got a 10 pillow rating.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, there you go.
What did you rate it? First 3 episodes.
First 3 episodes, yeah, I'll give it 0 pillows.
Excellent.
I generally don't sleep during shows I want to watch. But yeah, that's all I got.
Well, our hopes and dreams are firmly in the hands of Picard.
It's safe hands.
They're not very safe anymore.
Right, it's shaking.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us to the end of our program. We would love to thank you, the listener, for joining us on today's episode. Please listen in next week on all podcast platforms. Thanks all from Jezbot and Taco for jumping the turnstile.